What's up, YouTube, Instagram? This is Hudson on Base with Chesshomes Unlimited, and today I'm taking another walk through. I hadn't done this in a long time, but I'm taking another walk through another beautiful neighborhood down here in Georgia. Another one of my favorite neighborhoods. Before I did a walk, you'll see like one of my first videos, one of the first, second, maybe even third videos. I did a walk through a multi-million-dollar neighborhood featuring houses. I'm gonna go this way. Featuring some houses that were basically like multi-million-dollar houses, like 1.5 to $2 million. These were houses here today are running in the 600 to about $1 million range. So I wanted to show you some of these houses as well today. Now, I gotta admit, I'm a little winded because in that first video you'll look and see I was a little heavier than I wanted to be. Well, I'm even more now. Like, I hadn't, all of the gains that I got throughout the course of the year have been erased due to coronavirus and things like that. I have been in the house eating, just like most of y'all. I've been in the house just eating and stuck in the house. I got some projects done. I got the YouTube studio done. That was a win right there. But other than that, I've pretty much just been in the house eating and trying to build my YouTube channel and things like that. But I do want to talk to you guys today about some discouraging news that I got. So I had to just get up and walk and look at that house right there behind me. It's a beautiful, beautiful house right there. That one is probably, the house is probably going for about $750,000 to $800,000. So I wanted to talk to you guys today about a discouraging letter I just got from the SBA. So along with most of you guys that own businesses and corporations, I actually filed for the EIDL loan, which was the economic injury loan that most of the people filed for. I filed for that loan like back in March when they first opened it up for people to file for it. I actually filed for that loan back in March and just got a letter today. Today is Sunday, like May 16th, 17th, something like that. It's another beautiful house right there. These houses are gorgeous. Look at the one behind me right there. The house is beautiful. I filed for the EIDL loan and I got this letter that I'm getting ready to show you guys from the SBA, which was basically a denial or rejection for the loan, stating two really outrageous and ridiculous reasons. But nonetheless, again, my subject for you guys today is not depending on the government for financial assistance, financial aid, any kind of finances, things like that. Guys, you cannot put your fate in the hands of the government and assume that they're going to bail you out, okay? Your income, legacy, and livelihood all depend on you and the efforts that you do to create wealth for yourself. All right, so I got a letter from the SBA today, pretty much just rejecting my proposal for the EIDL loan, although it's not my fault that my business was interrupted due to COVID-19. And I understand it may not have been their fault either, but with all of the bailout money, think about the bailout money they gave back in 2007. This is one of the houses I flew over right here. Take a look at the house. Looks like a church. That's actually one of the houses that I flew over. So check that house out. Very, very nice house. Beautiful. Again, that looks like a little church. This one right here is for sale. I think I looked it up over here. I'm gonna walk over to it. This house right here is for sale. I think it's 510,000 or 575. I can't remember if it's 510 or 575, but this house right here is for sale. It's a beautiful house. Look at that. Amazing house. This house right here is beautiful. Like, this whole neighborhood is just absolutely beautiful and gorgeous. But let me get back on the topic. So I applied for this economic injury loan, the EIDL loan, and just got a letter today of denial for that program, stating that my business was not interrupted or affected by the COVID pandemic, okay? Which is absolutely crazy and ludicrous, because everybody's business was affected by the COVID pandemic. But I'll tell you what I did. Instead of just wallowing in that denial that I got this morning, I got up, I said, you know what? I'm gonna go clear my mind. I'm gonna go walk through one of my favorite neighborhoods. Oh, it smells good right there. What is that tree right there? Look at this tree. Ooh, whatever this is, this smells good. Wow, that smells good. Wish you guys could smell through YouTube, but you can't. All right, so again, they stated that my business was not affected, and which we know that's BS, because everybody's business was affected. But instead of just, dwelling on that, I decided to get up and do something about my body to clear my mind too, okay, to walk and also talk to you guys a little bit and be inspired by some of these houses. Now, I'll admit the house I'm in now is actually worth about what these houses are worth, but and also some of the houses in my neighborhood are also worth what some of these houses are worth, but this is just a smaller, much nicer, in my opinion, cleaner neighborhood, if you ask me, in my opinion. So anyway, after that loan rejection, I just decided to get up and walk and talk to you guys about depending on your own finances, your own income, and not depending on other people for your income, not depending on anything. All right, see you later. Have a great day. Not depending on the government for your income, for your motivation to bail you out, anything like that. Guys, if you want it hard enough, you got to get out here and grind for it. And I know right now it's tough, but out of anything with this pandemic, there should have been more entrepreneurs breeded from this pandemic than ever before in the history of the United States or anywhere. If anything, this should have taught you guys not to depend on jobs, not to depend on, I understand everybody's got to work. People have got to do jobs in order to pay my light bill. Somebody's got to have that job. In order to pay my phone bill, somebody's got to have that job, okay? In order to get a mortgage, somebody has to have that job, which is kind of independent contractors. So that's a little different. But in order to do some of these things, people do have to have jobs, and I get that, I understand that. But at the same time, it's all about creating wealth for self. And as long as you're sitting in somebody's job, you're never gonna have unlimited earning potential, okay? And that's what you need to strive for, is unlimited earning potential. As long as you're sitting in somebody's job, you're always gonna have a ceiling. You're always gonna have a cap on how much income or how much you can make. But when you're an entrepreneur and you go out and create, some beautiful houses. When you're an entrepreneur and you go out and create income for yourself, there is no ceiling, there is no cap. The cap is your mind and your imagination and what you can do for yourself. How can you market? How can you promote? That's the biggest thing. If you're creating a business for yourself, you always want to have marketing dollars. One of the primary problems or issues with businesses today is they don't put enough marketing dollars aside to grow and expand their business. So come up with your ideas. Come up with something, a problem to fix, or something that the community needs. Guys, I'm winded. I'm even more winded now than I was in that first video. Come up with an idea for something that people need in order to either solve a problem or create value in your community. That's how businesses are formed. And again, more so than ever before, you guys should be thinking about entrepreneurship and starting your own businesses and working from home for yourself. One of the things I talked about, oh my gosh, I can't believe how out of shape I am. And I only been walking about 10 minutes. Look at this. I know, it's crazy. I've been sitting home eating damn ice cream sandwiches. All right, so once again, creating wealth for self, creating value in the marketplace. These houses are so beautiful. Gotta turn them around and show it to you. Look at this one. Look at that house right there, guys. These houses are phenomenal, off the chain. What I look for is houses, when I'm flipping, houses that are not being kept up, houses that are not in the best shape, shutters falling off, landscaping not being done when you're flipping. But here, look at this lady over here. All right, this house behind me right here, I'm gonna walk around, it's for sale, and then it looks like there's another lot for sale over here. This house right here is for sale. It's a beautiful house. I'm gonna go back home, or go back home, not to the office, and check the price on that house right there. Here's another one for sale. I typically don't like houses that are down in ravines like this, so this is not a lot that I would consider. But beautiful houses right here, guys. Awesome. Look at that house over there again, for sale.
One of the things you got to have is passion. And passion is pass I on. Passion, pass I on. What are you getting up every day to pass I on? What are you passing on to others? So you got to get up every morning. You got to be hyped. You got to be enthused. I tell you, when your feet hit the floor, just start clapping. Why? Because it might be the only standing ovation you receive all day. After that passion, man, you got to go to that mirror and you got to say the 4 affirmations, man. You got to say these 4 affirmations right here. I love myself. I believe in myself. I'm proud of myself. I'm a genius. True. I say this every day. I love myself. I believe in myself. I'm proud of myself. I'm a genius. And when people question why you're a genius, you say because there's a gene in us. And that gene in us is called greatness. You stay away from those negative people. You got to be passionate. You got to celebrate yourself. You got to say those affirmations to build yourself up. You got to stay away from those negative people, negative family members. And then guess what? You got to keep your mind on the grind. Whatever it is, whatever you're going through, you still got to grind. Whatever you're going through, you got to grind. When they told Harriet Tubman, they said the dogs are coming. She said, keep going. They said, we hear the guns. She said, keep going. They said, we hear them chasing us through the woods. She said, keep going. So whatever obstacle you're facing, you got to keep going. You got to say, not impossible, I'm possible.
Nice. Look at the one behind me. That one's kind of down in a ravine. I don't really like houses that go down with, where you have to park your car down in like a ravine I don't like houses like that. But these are nice. Look at this one. Awesome houses. So I'm gonna give you a story.
You guys have probably heard about this before. It was a young man who, he wanted to make a lot of money, and so he went to this guru, right? And he told the guru, I want to be on the same level you are. And so the guru said, if you want to be on the same level I'm on, I'll meet you tomorrow at the beach at 4 a.m. He liked the beach. I said, I want to make money. I don't want to swim. Guru said, if you want to make money, I'll meet you tomorrow, 4 a.m. So the young man got there at 4 a.m. He all ready to rock and roll, got on the suit. He should have wore shorts. The old man grabs his hand, said, how bad do you want to be successful? He said, real bad. He said, walk on out in the water. When he walks out into the water, it goes waist deep. So he like, this guy crazy. I want to make money. He got me out here swimming. I didn't ask to be a lifeguard. I want to make money. He said, come on out a little further. It was right at his mouth. My man like, I'm about to go back in here. This God is mine. So the old man said, I thought you said you wanted to be successful. He said, I do. He came, dropped his head in, held him down, hold him down. Just before my man was about to pass out, he raised him up. He said, I got a question for you. He said, when you were underwater, what did you want to do? He said, I wanted to breathe. He told the guy, he said, when you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. And I'm here to tell you, number one, that most of you say you want to be successful, but you don't want it bad. You just kind of want it. You don't want it badder than you want to party. You don't want it as much as you want to be cool. Most of you don't want success as much as you want to sleep. Some of you love sleep more than you love success. And I'm here to tell you today, if you're going to be successful, you've got to be willing to give up sleep. Because if you go to sleep, you might miss the opportunity to be successful. That's how bad you got to want it.